morning children, happy to see you all again. In previous session we have learnt about the part of the plant, it is leaf, which is the food factory of a plant. As we know the role of the stem, it conducts the water to all parts of the plant. And leaf, it also removes the excess water by the process called transpiration. Then which part of the plant absorbs the water? Can you guess? Yes, it is the root. Today we are going to learn about the root. Okay. So where the root is present, it is present below the soil, which is present below the soil. Okay. Now we are going to learn the functions of the root. Okay. Functions. To learn the functions, we are going to perform the activity. The first activity, you are going to select two weeds plant, okay, and two pot, okay, the plant pot, and soil, water, okay, and the scissors or blade, okay. First, select two weed plant, okay, name it as A and B, and dig out from that place and keep it in the pot, okay. Name the pot as A and B, okay. In the pot A, the weed should be kept as such and you have to fill it with the soil. And in pot B, you have to take the second weed plant and you have to cut the root region alone, okay. And now you can place it with the soil in the pot B. And now we are going to water it regularly for a week, okay. After that, you can able to see some changes in both the plants. So in the part A, the plant with root, it have the healthy growth. In the part B, the plant which is without root, it shows some dry up leaves and the stem it get bends off, okay, right? So this is because of the absence of root in that plant. So now we can come to the conclusion that root here absorbs the water, okay. So the function of the root, it absorbs water. It absorbs water. Okay. The second function. For this also we are going to perform an activity. For this activity you need seeds like gram or maize. Okay. Both the seeds you can take. Gram and the maize seeds. And a cotton wool, water and a bowl. Okay. So now place the bowl and you have to place it inside the bowl with the cotton, and in that cotton you are going to keep the seeds that is like gram and maize seeds. 4 to 5 seeds you can keep it in, and make sure that the cotton wool, it has to be get wet, okay. So leave it up until it gets sprout out, okay. So now after that sprouting, you can able to see the roots which is coming out, right? So try to pick out the seeds from the cotton wool. Whether it is very easy, no, you will feel very hard to pull out it. So by this we can come to the conclusion that root, it acts as an anchor in the soil, okay, which fix the plant firmly in the soil, okay. So this is the second function, okay. It fix the plant. Fix the plant in soil, okay. So this is the two functions of the root. So now you can able to observe the sprouted seeds. So first seed I told about the maize, right? So if you see the maize, it will be like this. So the sprouted, and then the gram seed, so it will be like this, the sprouted, okay. So here you can able to see some difference in this maize seed and the gram seed. If you see the maize, it cannot be split into equal half, okay, but in the gram we can split this into the equal half, okay. So here this type, it is called as monocotyledon. 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 So what is the meaning of mono? Mono means one, okay, which have the one cotyledon. Okay, here you can able to see which is the one cotyledon. The maize, it has the one cotyledon, and if you see in the gram, they have the two cotyledon. It is called as dicotyledon. Dicotyledon. So here di means two. Okay, right? Now you can able to differentiate the seeds, right? The monocotyledon and the dicotyledon. So from this, you can able to see the difference in the root of monocotyledon and the dicotyledon. So now we are going to discuss about the types of root. Okay, types of root. First type we are going to discuss about, it is the taproot system. Okay, taproot. Taproot. So this is the taproot. They have the main branch. Okay, first they have the main branch. This main branch, it is called as primary branch. Okay, this is the primary root. Okay, so this root, it is called as primary root. The main branch, it is called as primary root, and the branches which is arising from the primary root, it is called as lateral roots. Okay, lateral roots. And the small hairs, in that lateral roots, they are called as root hairs. Okay, root hairs. So this type of root we can observe in the seeds which have the dicotyledon. So on the dicotyledon, they have the root like taproot system. The main branch, that is the primary root, and the branches from the main branch, that is the lateral roots. Okay, this is about the taproot system. This is the next type of the root. It is the fibrous root. Okay. So this is the fibrous root, and here you can able to see it is present in the bunch, and here we won't have any roots like primary roots or lateral roots as we learned in the taproot system. Okay, here it is present as a bunch, and all the roots are similar here. Okay, so they are similar. They are similar, and it is present in the seeds of monocotyledon. Monocotyledon. Okay, so this is about the fibrous root system. And another one role, in some roots they can store the food also. Okay, they store food. So this you can able to see in the plants like carrot, radish, and turnip. So these are the some of the examples in which that root, it stores the food. That stem conducts the food and the water, right? So water, it moves only in the upward direction, and in the food, it prepares in the leaf. It get prepared in the leaf, and it also travels upward and downward in the plant. Okay, so that's why only it can able to store in the root. Okay, and next we have learned about the root system and the leaf venation. Now we can able to prepare a table now. So if you see in the seeds of monocotyledon, we have certain characters. So monocotyledon, they have the fibrous root system. Fibrous root. Okay. And the leaf venation. Can you remember what is the venation? Venation means it is the pattern or the arrangement of veins in the leaf. Okay. So what kind of venation it is present in the monocotyledon? It is the parallel venation. The veins are arranged parallel. Okay. Parallel venation. So these kinds you can observe in the grass and in banana. Okay. So these are the examples of this kinds. Okay. Next is about dicotyledon. Dicotyledon. So in dicotyledon, we have the root system. It is taproot system. Okay. Taproot. And next, the venation, it is reticulate venation. The veins are like net structure. Okay. Reticulate venation. An example. So here, example, it is rose, mango, okay, etc. So these are the examples for this. So this is about the root system. Remaining topics we will discuss in the next class. Thank you, children.